Have you ever had that email from the Nigerian prince looking to transfer $20 million into your bank account? That message from the lost relative from Europe you didn't even know you had and has a fortune and you are his only inheritor? How about that nice sexy chick who will suck your Johnson like a vacuum once you send her the $2,000 she needs to come to visit you into your country? Hi, I'm Uncle Gangrene, and I'm here to talk a little tiny bit about scams. Alright, so what is the perfect recipe for a scam then? Well, first of all, we're gonna have to look out for some type of population who's totally vulnerable, since they've been attacked since the 50s with hardcore advertisement that makes you believe that if you don't buy the fucking product, you're gonna be fucking ugly, useless, and poor for the rest of your miserable life. Any candidates? Okay, so now that we have a good testing field, a la Marshall Islands with enough people who could eat our radioactive snow as well, let's see what the next step is. Luckily, we don't have to wait long, as I will just have to access my email. Alright. Just a second here. Here we go. Well, how about that? I have won $2.1 million, because who the hell gives even numbers in the lottery, right? And this is for the upcoming football World Cup in Russia. Morin Valiaxi totally sounds like a Russian name and not a Ugandan native. Okie dokie then, let's write an answer for this asshole. Dear Maureen, I got your mail. I won the prize. Do you have a phone number I can call you? Best regards, John Testicle. Alright, so while we wait for that answer, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I used to work for a money transfer company back in the day, before my gangrene Warson, of course. We're talking about at least 9 years ago. And I was hired for the fraud department as a fraud analyst. One of the most hilarious cases I ever had was this guy who had like $8,000 and nothing to do with them. So he saw an online ad and decided to buy himself a tiger. I would have preferred a polar bear, but you know, different colors for different taste. So anyway, once he clicked, he received detailed instructions on how to send a money transfer for the $8 straight to fuck me sideways with a fire extinguisher country in Africa in order for them to ship the darn tiger to his house. I wonder what kind of drug he was high on. He thought this was a good idea. Anyway, so obviously this was a scam. And the guy didn't even know that you need to have a special permit to have an exotic animal of this kind in his state. And one may think, well, $8,000, well spent, got robbed, felt like a fool, learn a lesson, move on, right? Oh no, it gets better. Because when you have a good cow, you just don't kill it at once for the beef, right? No. You keep milking the bitch till it gets drier than the Kalahari Desert. So the seller contacted him again and asked him to please pay for the shipping. After that, since it was shipped by sea, food ran out for the cat. So guess what? Another $1,000 to buy something to eat for the tiger. But it turns out that this cat had vertigo and was getting sick because of the waves in the sea. And for the vet's visit, they had to go into a Mediterranean harbor. Cost him $2,000, and so on and on. By the time this bastard realized the fucking tiger was not coming, as he waited for months and contacted the so-called seller back with no answer, he had spent almost $15,000. And you wanna know what is the real punchline here? He was blaming us, because our company didn't have a preventive system to avoid these scenarios. I was really pissed. Sir, you know, that's because we're human beings and we are already equipped with a scam detector for this type of matters. It's called common sense.
He's a freaking nerd.
Okay, alright, so let's see how our friend Maureen has responded. And here we go. It is about you winning amount of $2.1 million. This gosh, these people doesn't even speak English. So they're asking me for my full names, my address, country, telephone number, age, occupation, marital status, and sex. I should put often in that last one. So here's the thing, I was thinking about going ahead and put, for example, my address is Disney World, my country, well, obviously United States, telephone number something 555, age 69, occupation professional sex offender, and that kind of stuff. But really, here's the thing, these people are actually working. So here is how they work. As long as they are still in contact with their prey, which in this particular case is me, they still have the possibility to go ahead and pull the scam on me. So even if I go ahead and just put a lot of bollocks there, they still gonna go ahead and respond me and ask me for the correct information. I've done this before, trust me. So there is really no point in going ahead and doing this, so pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and leave the experiment out to here. But for all the people out there, Uncle Gangrene is asking you to please watch out for yourself and don't fall for this stupid son of a bitch scammers, especially for elder people, because those are the most susceptible people on falling this type of scams. So have a nice one, and thank you for passing by. Uncle Gangrene, over and out.